Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. Today we're going to finally talk about what I think of the Mad Hippie makeup that they sent to me. First off, I want to say I love Mad Hippie, and if you are part of the Fritzy family already, you know that. You know that I've been using Mad Hippie for over a year now, and when I first found them, I went absolutely crazy over their skincare, which I love and think works. Mad Hippie is a cruelty-free and vegan company. I will put a link to the video that I did on their skincare. I mean, I reviewed the heck out of all of it. I fell so madly in love with Mad Hippie that I bought all their products, started using them, saw really great results from using them. I talk about them all the time. Occasionally, I will stop using one of their products. I love to go into some other skincare so that I can review that for you. And like right now, I regret it. I regret having walked away from a couple of the products that I was using because I can see a difference. And it really was this makeup that reminded me of that. I'll be picking the eye cream back up again. Before I begin, I want to say I do have things I don't like, and there are things I think need improved. I'm going to tell you about those, and I want to say also that I've already shared all of this with Mad Hippie. Before I get into each individual product and tell you what I do and don't like about them, I have made some notes, and I wanted to make sure that I told you that, like, see this packaging? This is like a plastic kind of a tube. I wanted to make sure that I told you that these are eco-friendly sugarcane bioresin tubes. Okay, and what I think is really cool is, if you watched my other video, you know, because I went into great depth about how Mad Hippie came to be and their philosophy, just, you know, how they run on wind energy, and they're just a very clean and responsible company. And so these bioresin tubes, they are free from any petroleum ingredients, and they dramatically lower the carbon footprint tied to their production. Another plus to that is that the growing of sugarcane actually sequesters CO2 from the air, which is always a good thing. We like to breathe oxygen. They want to make sure that they're taking care of the environment to the point that they're actually going to cover the cost of recycling for you. That this company is so dead set serious about being, as a hippie would be, right? Being responsible with the environment and for future generations, that they partnered with TerraCycle. And this is what I'm talking about. So this mailer, all I had to do was go to their TerraCycle page, fill this out. It cost me nothing but just a few minutes of my time. And then they sent this to me. Mad Hippie products are always made in a way that can be recycled. For example, you'll want to hang on to this until it's full and then send it back, because that's a thank you to Mad Hippie. Right? Don't just put one thing in it and send it back and then, you know, store these up till you've got that full and then send it all back together. But anyway, so the kind of things that you can put in there then is this whole thing could be recycled and put in there. They can't recycle glass, all right? But this whole tube, when you got a product that has something like this, the plastic lids of these containers like this, okay, you're going to want to pop, let me get that out of there. You're going to want to pop this off, and the glass bottle, of course, can't be sent to TerraCycle. But this cap and this plastic could be. This whole tube could be. This whole thing. This is their nutrient mist. You know, you just got to take a bath in this stuff. So as these empty out, keep in mind, no glass, but if it's plastic, go ahead, just fill this little thing up, seal it, stick it in your mailbox. How easy, right? And you are helping Mad Hippie to be responsible and recycle. I don't know if Mad Hippie is just starting here and they're planning on adding more shades, or if they really do just want to have the, I think it's 5 shades that they have of the concealer. You just mixology your way into the shade you need. I don't care for that. I want something in between these two, actually, because it's a hit and miss game every day, because number 10 is too light for me. Number 20 is the wrong undertone. So I have to mix the two together, and since I'm doing that, there's no precise way to make sure that I've got the right shade. And I think that the best thing for you to do, unless you just know this one's gonna work, I think it might be better on your first time to do the concealer duo, and then you could mix the two that you think together to come up with the best shade if neither one works. If one of them does work, then you could buy it by itself the next time for $21. So I'm going to tell you what they say about it, and then I'm going to tell you what I think. Mad Hippie Concealer with brightening antioxidants, peptides, and natural hydrating elements is more than a cover-up. It is. This Luxe Creamy Concealer addresses underlying skincare concerns and is a makeup that your skin will love. It does. Apply under eyes and on blemishes, or apply as a lightweight foundation. You could. Translucent blends designed to work with a variety of skin types. Mix and match to create your own unique palette. Clean and safe ingredients work to reduce the appearance of discoloration as well as rejuvenate the skin. Soft matte finish. When I first got these, the first time I used them, I passed a judgment and I said, I don't like it. Because I already knew Mad Hippie to be a line that I loved, I gave it another shot and another shot and another shot. And it was primarily because I didn't read. I needed to have understood what I just read you, especially this part about translucent blends designed to work with a variety of skin tones. What I kept doing was I would put this on like it was a concealer. It's a little more than that. I'm going to call it a skincealer. I say that because this is more than just a concealer. More specifically to me, it is skincare with a tint that kind of acts like a concealer. All right, let me explain. The first day I put this on, and I would put it on and didn't understand because I didn't read that it's supposed to be translucent. And I'm like, it's not covering, put more, put more, put more. And I'm like, oh, I don't like this. 5 minutes later, I'm like, what happened here? It kind of melds with your skin and becomes a concealer, but there's like skincare in it. The underneath of your eyes are smoothed. You know how like you'll put on a concealer? It's concealing, but it's also kind of making your under eyes look worse because it's dry and it can get cakey. And if you get a moisturizing one, then you kind of have to set it, and then that looks terrible. So concealers can be a problem for mature women especially. These, if you do it right, and it will take a little bit of practice I think for you, because you're not going to believe me. I know this and I still do it. Let it dry down first and then see if you need anything else. I'm going to say it was about the third week in. I just pretty much figured it out when I decided to go to the website and read about it, because I noticed my under eyes were getting better looking. And I was like, oh my gosh, I bet there's skincare in this. Guess what? There's skincare in this. I recognized some of the ingredients of the concealer as ingredients that are in the Mad Hippie skin line. I found that I like it best with my finger. I don't really care for it with a brush. A beauty blender does a pretty good job as long as it's not too wet. But I really do like doing my finger with this one. And guys, this doesn't need set with a powder, and it actually stays all day long. This is something I would wear more often if it was actually my shade. The only time that I wear this now is if I'm just not wearing any foundation at all, because I can't match my foundations. Lip Cheek Tint. This is in 3 shades right now. They have Poppy, which is red, and then they have Plum and Fig, which is what I have. And there is a hole in there. I did that with a toothpick. Now I wanted to know, is this shallow? Because you need so little of this product that I thought you could go years with this, I think. It just doesn't take much. They have glass tubs with bamboo lids, and look, it says Mad Hippie right there on the lid. You just take your finger, kind of warm it up, and then you apply. What Mad Hippie has to say is that it is a versatile cheek and lip tint. Use just a touch for a natural glow, or layer to build a bold look. Don't do that on your cheeks anyway. Jojoba and shea butter keep skin hydrated, while sea buckthorn berry and blueberry provide antioxidant support, perfect for all skin types. Of course, this is eco-friendly packaging. Mad Hippie is always really careful about the kinds of ingredients they use in their products, both skincare and makeup, to make sure that they are doing the best they can to protect your skin, to even better your skin with its ingredients. It's always very rich in peptides, actives, and in antioxidants. So this is no different, and I super duper love this product, but I do have criticism of it. What I love about this is how natural it looks. This is natural. No getting this all over my teeth. I can just put this on and it looks like my mouth, but better. All Mad Hippie things are geared toward making you look natural, enhancing your natural beauty. Here's my problem. When I put on makeup, I like for the makeup that I use to be something that when I leave the house, I can take with me. This is something I would use a lot more often if I could take it with me. I don't mind opening this up in public and putting it on instead of a lipstick, but I don't like this. I don't like that. Here, I might use a brush, but out, where the brush? There no brush. You need to use your finger. Now, let's pretend I just did that in a restaurant. Now I have a stained finger. I mean, I guess I could wipe this off on a napkin and that'd be okay, but my finger is now stained. I'm going to carry around some wet wipes and everything else just to take. No, it's too much of a hassle. I mean, I just use it around the house, but I would use this and take it with me if I had a way of not getting my finger in it and staining it all up trying to reapply it. I would like to see them, maybe they don't have to change the packaging altogether, but maybe just allow for a cap and a brush that I can take out and just kind of put it on. Other than that, this I love. I love this product. Now we come to their mascara. This is not what I have on right now as you're looking at me. Let me read you what they say about it. Go natural or go bold. This dreamy classic black shade of mineral mascara with peptides delivers beautiful, shiny, full lashes. Apply a few coats for a natural look or layer for added drama and volume. Long-lasting formula, silicone-free, mineral pigments. This has sweet almond oil and jojoba oil to moisturize and nourish your lashes from the base to the tip. So it's in a tube. This is the brush. It's kind of dry. Okay. I don't like this mascara at all. However, and that comes with a big however, the reason I don't like it is because I don't find that it builds up. Even if I'm doing a day like today where I don't have on a lot, I still want my lashes to at least look like this. Okay, I don't need them to be Monster big, but I need you to know I have eyelashes, and I don't think this mascara cuts it. It says it builds for a bold look. It does not. I put on 3 coats of it, and still, I don't think you could. No, I'm very particular about mascara though. The however on that is, if you're not wearing anything else at all, you just want to like tint your lashes up, then I think this is good. I have used that like that on days where like I'm doing construction in there with my husband, but I know at some point we're leaving the house and we're gonna go to the hardware store or whatever, and I want a little something, but not enough that says you got made up to do construction. So I will take and I will coat my lashes with this. And then later, if we're going to go out or something, I can bump them a little bit like I did today with the Essence Lash Princess. This is good for girls who just want a little something. And I know that that is the goal for some people. They sent me this. This is their eyelash curler right there. It's got their little heart cut out. And when I say that, I mean this, the little heart flower. I find that this eyelash curler is an eyelash curler. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's not one that pinches. So that's good. It hugs my eye pretty good. I know for some women that might not work. A more straight one works for you. But this one is good for me. I like it. Let's watch me use the products and talk to you a little bit more about them as I get ready and for you like this. Okay, so I've done my vitamin C serum. I've done my moisturizer. If I try to use 10, it's way too light. If I try and use 20, it's a yellowish undertone, and as you can see, I'm kind of pink. There you go. The lighter one is 10 and the darker one is 20. What I like to do is mix them together. I'm going to show you how you actually put this on, and I've got way too much here. Let's tap that off. It just takes a lot of it. Okay, so I just tapped that way off. Now I'm going to start up here and tap under. This is still way too much. But you're not going to think that. While you're putting it on, you won't think that. You will, as you spread it out, you'll think, oh my gosh, it's because it's translucent, okay? And it like matches to your shade. I like to take my finger. That's the best way I like to do it. I like to take my finger. You can take a damp beauty blender and do this, but I find that it looks best with my finger. Now, right after you finish doing it, it's going to look kind of splotchy. And you're going to think that it looks horrible, but it will like become one with your skin. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on my eyelids too, because my eyelids are rather dark. I'm going to do that. And it melds down with your skin. And you don't need to set it with a powder. In fact, I think if you do, it looks terrible. Don't set it. Just walk away. You are going to want to mess with this. You're going to get it to this point and you're going to say, that didn't cover. It is, I can see through it, and it's meant to be that way. It's translucent. All right, now I'm going to hit my H spot right there. And over here. And I've just got way too much of this. And the tip of my nose. While that's setting down, I'm just going to quickly go through my brows. These two here are Fig and Plum. And I use Plum just a little bit more. This one down here is Plum, and that one's Fig. I'm going to be using Plum. I take on my ring finger and I come into this and just go like that. Rub it into my mouth. It is like my mouth, but better. Put a little dab of this on your cheeks and move it around. You need moisture to kind of blend this on your cheek better, I find. Or you just come out looking like a blotch of color there. Kind of like, do you remember? I used to see, like, not my grandma, but I used to see some older ladies when I was young, and it looked like they just had a round blush on their face. And I'm having to go a little bit over the top of that age spot because that's just where it is. It's just right in the line of where I would put blush. The eyeshadow that I had on that day was just my natural lids and the leftover cheek stain. And I just took it and I went like this and pushed it. So it actually looked like I put on some pink eyeshadow. But it was just my own eyelids because they're kind of pinkish. And the stain rubbed into the outside and pulled in. That's all it was. I didn't have eyeshadow on at all. I remember when I used to work at the hospital, this little girl come up to me. She was like all of 18 years old. She comes up to me one day and she goes, "I love your eyeshadow." And I'm like, I'm not wearing eyeshadow. Now we come to the Mad Hippie eyelash curler and mascara. I'm going to use this really quick off camera. Listen to how dry it sounds. I have to do the disclaimer for you guys again and every time that I use an eyelash serum. If you have wimpy eyelashes, I don't know about this. For a bare minimum look, no makeup at all, You want to get some good ingredients on there, tint your lashes a little bit. I think this works. But as it is right now, I tend to think that people who are going to be buying Mad Hippie aren't looking for a Moulin Rouge look. So I hope you feel like you know a lot more about Mad Hippie's makeup now, and this is just the beginning for them. I'm excited to see what they do in the future. I'd like to remind you guys that you're the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, please go out, be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
I fell so madly in love with Mad Hippie that... Decline. How dare you call me while I'm filming? Get out of the box! Why? Why are you such a problem? Your sisters and your brothers don't have a problem, but not you. No, you just gotta like come make me work for it. Recyclable. 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 You can use it over again. I don't know if Mad Hippie is planning on getting more shades, and this is just their stomping grounds. Ugh! Get it together! Oh, my finger itches. You know what else this is good for? This is good for itching your finger. And there's a hole in it because I like putting a hole in the bucket, dear Mary. Dear gosh, I got it everywhere, didn't I? There's a hole in the bucket, dear Mary, dear Mary. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Mary, a hole. With what did you do it, dear Mary, dear Mary? I used a toothpick. Look, okay, you're not supposed to look like... And this is its brush. I just got that all over me. What? No! Come back! Oh gosh, darn it, mascara's all over the desk. It's everywhere. Hang on. Why don't you get all over my lashes like that? Okay, so it's all complete right now. As of right now. It's all... What am I doing? I'm taking a picture of you. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Look, this is like a drawer. Now you see it? Now you don't. I mean, now you do. I don't know. It's like so fun. Seesaw, seesaw, seesaw. But, oh no, don't make me break you. Don't make me break you. I'm going to have to open the other end and push. Gotcha. Because I don't want a bunch of big lashes when I'm not wearing any mascara. Yeah. I don't want a bunch of big lashes when I'm not wearing mascara.